We've all used a university app that feels like they took a massive desktop portal and tried cramming it into a 6-inch phone screen. It's slow, it's cluttered, and you can never find what you actually need. The GSB mobile app takes the exact opposite approach. It's built strictly as a daily companion, heavily governed by what the developers call the 2-tap rule. This chart breaks down how they decide what makes the cut. The operational boundary is strict. If a task takes more than 2 taps to explain or execute, it is banished entirely to the web portal. That leaves the app perfectly tuned for actions that are highly urgent but mechanically simple. Checking your final grades the moment they post fits perfectly right here. Conversely, complex logistical work, like bulk assigning students to a course, requires too much screen real estate. It intentionally gets plotted over here, blocked from the mobile experience. Because it's built for speed, you rarely see a login screen. The app uses 60-day refresh tokens paired directly with your phone's biometric locks, keeping you logged in securely, much like you are on social media. But that convenience comes with a strict security trade-off. If your device doesn't have a PIN setup, or if your biometric hardware fails, the app fails secure. It entirely blocks access to protect your data. Once you're in, you rely heavily on push notifications to know what's happening. Every system event fires an alert, so you manage a 13-category mute menu to control exactly what pings your phone and prevent alert fatigue. By sacrificing complete feature parity with the complex desktop portal, the app guarantees that the daily, urgent information you actually care about is instantly and securely accessible in your pocket. If you're a student, you're likely operating with high anxiety, constantly moving across campus and needing answers immediately. To handle spotty campus Wi-Fi, the app uses offline-first caching. It holds a 7-day memory of your grades, payments, and schedule directly on your device. The trade-off here is that this offline data is a snapshot. If a professor makes a last-minute room swap and your phone is disconnected, your cached schedule won't show the update. Looking at this matrix, you see exactly which high-stress tasks are optimized for your phone. Grade tracking, checklists, and chatting get the green light. But building a schedule involves complex enrollment math and transfer fees, forcing scheduling and payments back to the web portal. When you do check your grades or payment balances on your phone, the app deploys a protocol called Flag Secure. This physically blocks your phone's operating system from taking screenshots. If you want to share your grades with your parents, you can't just text them a picture of your screen. You have to generate and send an official transcript. For a student, the app serves as a highly secure daily radar for what's happening right now, leaving the heavy academic logistics for when you sit down with a laptop. For professors, the context is entirely different. You are a field operative managing an active lecture hall, requiring low-friction tools while you're away from your desk. This wireframe illustrates the mobile tools built specifically for the room. You have digital attendance sheets and grade entry matrices equipped with strict input clamping logic, meaning the numerical input physically hits a hard limit to prevent data entry errors. Because you can log this data live as you walk the room, you completely eliminate the need for post-class administrative paperwork. However, that strict data clamping and the lack of interface space on a phone means that managing your course roster in bulk is strictly off-limits. The app also tightens your communication loop. You receive instant course evaluation summaries and can message administration directly from your phone. Those rapid actions contrast sharply with tasks like generating a historical grade distribution chart or formatting a rich text syllabus. Deep analytics and bulk audits inherently require the screen real estate, export capabilities, and processing focus that only the web portal provides. The app turns your smartphone into an active, in-classroom clipboard, reserving the web portal to be your end-of-semester analytics hub. Student affairs employees are the triage workers of the university. You manage a high volume of formal requests alongside unexpected hallway encounters with students. To manage this, the app features a unified mobile inbox built specifically to organize and expedite student escalations while you are on the move. You can rapidly approve profile changes and route student requests to the vice dean directly from your phone. But the interface enforces physical constraints. As this screen illustrates, there are hard 500-character limits, turning bright red to stop you from typing out tedious, nuanced administrative notes on a phone keyboard. The real power of the mobile app for staff is the hallway lookup. If a student stops you, you have instant access to their full transcript and financial status to guide the conversation immediately. Because you are walking around with sensitive academic and financial records in your pocket, these screens are locked down with strict error sanitization and that same flag secure protocol. The compliance trade-off is firm. You are physically prevented from screenshotting a student's financial data to text to another department. For student affairs, the app vastly accelerates immediate, on-the-ground problem-solving, but structurally forces deep, nuanced administrative casework back to a secure desk. The overarching truth of this ecosystem is simple. The mobile application is a tactical tool with firm operational boundaries, not an administrative workhorse. To decide which platform to use, start with this simple flowchart. Ask yourself, what are you trying to do? And follow the split between consuming information and performing bulk setup. If you are a student, rely on mobile push notifications to consume your daily data, but immediately transition to a laptop when it's time for course registration. If you are a professor, use your phone strictly as a live classroom clipboard, but rely on the web for your end-of-semester analytics. And if you work in student affairs, use the app to triage requests and do hallway lookups, but shift to a desktop the moment your task requires comparing multiple spreadsheets. By respecting these built-in boundaries, you unlock the maximum speed of the GSB software ecosystem, simply by letting the tools do exactly what they were designed to do.